Today, Michael and I are gonna make a chili. Hi, and welcome to A Taste of Health. Today for dinner, Michael and I are gonna make our family favorite chili.
In general, we make our chilies with just a variety of vegetables. Here's the base of usually what we use, and sometimes we substitute some things out, but I will say this is the most common, and we actually happen to have it all in our fridge today. But you can substitute almost anything with another vegetable and it's still gonna come out good. But we have ground pepper, smoked paprika, onion powder, and garlic powder. Those are probably the most common for us, and cumin. And then maybe some cloves. And then last time I added turmeric and it seemed to taste pretty good, so I might add a little bit of that.
Michael's going to begin with 8 russet potatoes. He's going to cut them in half and then place them in a pot of water so that they can boil, because Michael found that if we put the chili over mashed potatoes, it's even more delicious. Now he's going to move on to the ingredients for the chili itself. He starts with 2 onions and he chops the 2 onions up and then he places them into the slow cooker. Then he moves on to 4 carrots, chops those carrots right up and places them into the slow cooker. And now he's going to use his 2 cans of black beans and his 1 can of kidney beans, opens up those cans and tosses the beans in. Then he moves on to chopping 3 cloves of garlic and puts those in the slow cooker. And then he cuts up some tomatoes. And I wash the sweet potatoes, and he starts cutting up 2 large sweet potatoes into cubes and places them into the slow cooker. And then he puts 2 cups of frozen corn, cuts 4 Yukon Gold potatoes into cubes, and last but certainly not least, the mushrooms. Michael slices up the mushrooms and it ends up about 2 cups. And then he goes ahead and he places those mushrooms right on top of the rest of the ingredients.
After doing this a couple times, I realized that I like to put the spices in first, so that when I put the vegetable stock in there, that it like washes the spices kind of down towards the bottom.
And now for the spices. Michael loves that garlic powder. He just dumps it right in. If you like spices, hit the like button. And then he moves on to the onion powder. Same thing. He just shakes it right on top. Then there's cumin. And then he moves on to the turmeric. And now you don't have to add turmeric if you don't want to. We just like it. Then smoked paprika. And black pepper. And then ground cloves.
All the vegetables in here are going to release water, so you don't want to fill it all the way up because you'll end up with too much juice. But I like to get something to where it's like about halfway up. So we'll give that a shot. And you can always add more later. 4 to 4.5 hours on high or 6 hours on low.
While the slow cooker cooks the chili, Michael moves back over to the mashed potato. He starts by taking the skin off.
Alright, so this is probably the easiest mashed potato recipe you'll find, and it's just potatoes and some kind of plant-based milk, which we said before, but we use silk milk, the silk soy milk, unflavored, unsweetened. Add as much as, I don't know, I just add maybe like a half cup at a time and then kind of see how that works. When I start mashing it up, you'll just start low and then add in as you see fit, because you can't take it out, but you can put more in. And we don't even add salt in here. I might add a little bit of black pepper.
The mashed potatoes are all done and ready to serve. So Michael takes about 2 big spoonfuls, places it on a plate. Then he begins to press down the mashed potatoes, and in the center makes it dip in, because this is where he's going to place the chili. Now that the chili is all done and ready to eat, it looks so delicious. Michael mixes it around And then he takes a nice big spoonful and puts it right in the center of the mashed potatoes. And now I'm super excited because for dinner I get to have our family favorite chili. And we hope you are able to try out our recipe.
Thank you for watching our family chili recipe.
For more easy to make healthy recipes, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for your notifications.